Hey everyone, Metagross Freak and Fluttershy here. Yay! For a special review of Hasbro's Equestria Girls mini figures, and this time of Fluttershy. Now, I don't know how posable these figures are, but she has a nice little pose here, and on the back of the packaging, there is a different pose. So I'm going to get the package open. There we have our little Fluttershy. The hair is a little rubbery. Hair's a little rubbery, but it's basically hard plastic. The apparently the outfit, the skirt outfit, is removable. I'll show that in a minute. Probably that way, if it breaks or if you have a character that you want to have wear a different outfit, you can. There are little peg holes in the boots. There's little peg holes in the boots so you can stand it if you have like a base or something. And it looks like it's a very soft ball joint. And there's one in each elbow as well. I'm going to try to do this pose because that just looks adorable. Because it looks like each of the I'm sorry, I'm preventing you from seeing as well. Looks like each arm has its own little thing, and the head appears to be on a ball joint of some kind. Let me take a look at her for just a moment. The wrists are not posable, and the thigh is a ball joint inside. It has a ball joint inside the skirt, which I will show in a brief second. The left arm doesn't seem to be as posable. Oh, it's a swivel. It's a swivel instead of a ball joint. The left arm is a ball joint, but not the... Actually, the left arm is just... Oh, it does have a ball. I apologize. It's kind of a stiff ball, but see, you can twist her arm at weird angles. But it's a ball joint that only goes to that much. But you can have her hand be somewhat close to her hip. There we go. And you can kind of twist your arms a little bit there. It doesn't look like you can easily get her. The picture has her hand over her mouth, like she's kind of like suppressing a laugh, but it doesn't look like you can do that easily with this figure, and that's okay. Now, the head is on a ball joint. It swivels quite well. I'm actually really happy about that. I'm gonna try to. See here. The molding on the shirt, I don't know if you can see, the molding on the shirt can be maybe a little difficult to see, but she does have some molding on the skirt and on the shirt. Looks like a necklace, and kind of like a little bit of a ruffle on the bottom of the shirt, but like looks like a necklace with two flowers. Fluttershy, of course, has for some reason her cutie mark on her cheek, as well as just a butterfly in her hair, because you got to make Fluttershy look adorable. And also, interesting thing to note is if you're familiar with the Equestria Girls series, you'll know that Fluttershy wears green. She has, I'm trying to get it so the lighting is right, she wears white and green, and yet for some reason on the figure, this is teal. It could be that Hasbro just knows that green doesn't sell as well. That is possible. The shoulders are not on ball joints, though. The shoulders are just swivels. It's the elbows that are ball joints. And the knees appear to be similar. Knees have a bit of a swivel, which is nice. It has a ball joint, and then the thighs are just ball joints in general. But I want to check out how... It's going to be weird, but it's one of those things you have to check because of knowledge. But the back of the skirt keeps like unhooking, and it looks like there's like kind of like a little snap. I'm going to see if you can remove this. Oh, it's a really easy peg here. It's just a simple peg in a hole. And on the inside, it doesn't hook. Oops, it doesn't hook or anything. It just kind of gently lays over it. So you definitely want to have the design on the front and have that back part on the back. But yeah, this is very rubbery. It's a very rubbery plastic. Smells very vinyl-y. I know reviewing the smell for something in a video is kind of odd, but if you notice, there's a lot of molding on this. It may be hard to see, just because of my camera and the lighting. But there's a lot of really nice kind of vine-like molding on the skirt, and that is a nice detail. And it's not really necessary. They could have just gone with a plain teal or green skirt, but a really tiny skirt hole. Because if you take a really tiny hole, if you take off the skirt, you just have underwear, which is kind of cute. They didn't have to put that on, um, but it's all one piece. There's no waist. There's no waist articulation. It is all the torso is all one piece. So they didn't have to add in the character's underwear. They could have just made this a harder plastic for the skirt. But it's in the details, and having that in as an extra little detail is kind of nice because let's say I really want Fluttershy to wear Rarity's skirt. Now I can. I can just switch out the skirts, I guess, because they have different packs that have a couple minor outfits, a couple like different outfit pieces, and accessories. So I guess various things. Like if you wanted her to have a gown, now putting the skirt back on was fairly difficult. Um, it's also worth noting because someone will probably think about it. For those of you who are in the slightly older Brony or Pegasus camp, yes, Fluttershy does have some curve to her, as you can kind of see. Let me try to get a better angle. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, Fluttershy does have a little bit of feminine curve to her. That's okay. It's not like ridiculous. It's not like Barbie doll or Bratz anatomy. It's just a cute little doll. Though the knees are a little wobbly, so I'd be a little unsure about that. But the hair, the molding of the hair is great, and those eyes are adorable. I want to show quickly a little bit of scale, just because these are better in scale with the pony characters. Like I mentioned before, here's one of the pop vinyl miniature the ones that come with it, and it pretty much goes up to Twilight's horn reaches about where Fluttershy's neck is. But yeah, that's a perfect size for it actually. Here's one of the standard size pony figures, definitely a little bit taller, but again goes up to basically the base of the chin, and I don't know, the eyes, if you look, the eyes are the heads are about proportionate, so I would consider these to be about 1-for-1s with the standard size figures. The mini polybag figures, really tiny, goes up to basically the bottom of her skirt, and if you have the snap together figures, these are slightly smaller than the pop vinyl figures. It goes to basically the kind of mid-waist as opposed to the basically the shoulders. So I would recommend if you wanted to make a display of a particular character with her counterpart, I would probably go with either the little pop vinyl figures or the regular size pony figure. That being said, I'm hoping to maybe get a Fluttershy someday. I didn't get on the bandwagon and get one earlier in the fandom, and so all of them have the rainbow power and stuff now. I'm trying to find one that's just normal. So there you go. No accessories, other than technically the skirt, I guess. But it's a very nice quality figure. I was able to get this one at Target for $7.09. There you go. Nice little Fluttershy figure. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm Metagross Freak, and keep calm and flutter on. Yay!